dude right here, one of the coolest guys going, Franchesco. This is more of his work, and there he is right there.
Hey, what up?
How are you, brother?
I'm good, You?
I'm very good. I'm glad to see you back at C2E2, man.
Oh, I'm glad to be here. C2E2 has been getting bigger and better each and every time. It's only the third year.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Right? I'm amazed that a show this size has only been around such a short amount of time.
Right. It's fantastic. Well, I saw recently on Facebook, you hooked up with a very cool project with the folks from, is it the folks from Axe? Is that what you're doing?
I think you have me confused with my evil twin.
You don't have an evil twin.
I don't. I have an evil brother. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I thought all the evil twins had the goatees.
Oh,
wait a minute.
So I must be the evil twin.
You must be the evil twin. So can you tell me a little bit about it?
I can.
Nice.
It was so exciting to be able to work on a project that doesn't have all the same earmarks that a comic book does. Where you draw the comic book, you send it to the printer or the publisher does, and then it comes to your favorite comic book shop, and then that's where you get your comic. It has none of that.
Right.
What it is YouTube has a special channel just for this particular graphic novel, and we've been uploading. By we, I mean this huge army of very talented people have been uploading this graphic novel in installments, and it's fun for me to be able to put comic books in front of people's faces who normally wouldn't step foot in a comic book shop, or who wouldn't step foot in a comic book convention.
Exactly.
But they love comics.
Oh yeah.
Or they used to, and then they kind of, life happens and they get to make a left turn or a right turn. Before you know it, comics is not part of your life anymore.
Exactly.
And then boom, there it is again. And it was so amazing to be able to work on this project. I mean, for that reason alone.
Right.
But that's not the only reason. First of all, Aspen, wow.
Yeah.
You know, the house that Michael Turner built.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I mean, when I was in the Aspen studios, it was like being in church for me, you know. People go on pilgrimages, you know, people go to vacations, and they hit all these amazing churches and whatnot. When I went to LA and I was there, and I was in the Aspen studios, and everywhere you look, it's Michael Turner.
Yeah.
It was just like church for me.
Oh yeah.
So great. So that alone is well worth the price of admission. You know? But it just keeps getting better and better and better. I mean, working with Scott Lobdell, oh my God, bucket list.
Yeah.
You know, look it up under the dictionary, see a picture of me with a sad face, with, you know, please one day Scott Lobdell, and now, you know, get that off the bucket list.
That's pretty fantastic. So what else you got going? You got anything new in the works that you can tell us about?
I do, but I can't. Sorry.
What can you say that you can't say? What can you tell me that what's legal that you can tell me, or you know, not in the NDA?
Right. Well, again, it's a bucket list type thing.
Okay.
Where it's someone that I would have like thrown somebody under a train to get to do it. You know?
Okay.
But
good.
that's like illegal, isn't it? At least
it depends on where you're at.
Is it all states or some of the states where that's illegal?
It kind of depends. You know, take your chances, whatever.
Well,
live dangerous.
Well, maybe we could just say that right now, boys and girls, don't throw people under a train.
No, that's a bad thing.
Or throwing people under a bus, equally as bad.
Equally is not good. Right. So it's another bucket list, right?
Yeah, because
when will we get an announcement about it?
Hopefully after Anarchy wraps up, and we'll be able to show these things.
Okay.
It's Franchesco to the max. In other words, it's Franchesco Unleashed. Where with Anarchy, the one thing about this, it's me switching gears a little bit, because I normally don't draw actual people.
Right.
And Anarchy is so exciting because people not only read the comic, they actually can be part of the comic. So I draw them inside the actual comic book itself.
Nice.
And so, you know, comic books is more like an exaggeration, more like larger than life type stuff.
Right.
Not just in environment, but also like the anatomy of the characters.
Right.
You know, superheroes are like these huge rippling muscle dudes, and the girls have these really accentuated hourglass figures. Well, that's not Anarchy.
Right.
You know, that's not what they wanted, and that's not what would be right for that project. So I needed to switch gears a little bit, which was totally fine.
Right.
But it's giving me a chance to do the Franchesco Babes, again.
Nice.
So I'm having fun with that.
Well, good deal.
Because it's all percolating in my head. I haven't even had a chance to put a pencil or paper yet.
Really?
Because it's one of those things I would drop in a heartbeat. Whatever I'm doing to jump on that, but I couldn't do that because anarchy is just like,
Gotcha.
oh my God, so great. So
right.
it's like, what a good problem to have.
Too much good work,
and
yeah.
Also, but how do I pick? It's like, thankfully these people in the pipeline have been very gracious and very kind to allow me to have anarchy run its course.
Nice.
So that I can go ahead and jump on that.
So later this summer, maybe?
Hopefully.
All right, good deal. Well, Franchesco, man, thanks for taking time. I appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate it.